What is up, heroes? It's Midnight Zero, and welcome back to Let's Play Corpse Party Book of Shadows. In the last episode, we kind of did a little bit more exploring. We kind of dilly-dallied for a little bit. We kind of wandered a bit, but we finally managed to make our way up towards the bathroom. We're kind of on in hot pursuit of Seiko, and I think we're about to finally see what's going on with Seiko. And that's about all I really have for the time being. I'm going to preface this episode by saying thank you guys, first of all, for all of your comments and stuff. I'm glad to hear a lot of you guys are hyped. I'm glad I'm not alone in thinking that the controls are maybe a little bit of a damper on the game, but I'm also glad to hear that some of you guys are saying regardless, the story's great and it'll be worth it, so a lot to look forward to. I have been super busy, so sorry for the inconsistency with uploads and all that, and it's probably going to be inconsistent for a little bit while I figure it out, med school that is. But regardless, let's hop into it. I've had a bit of a stressful day. I'm looking to sit back and relax with some Corpse Party. How oxymoronic that sounds. But no matter how much I wandered, I just couldn't seem to figure out where Seiko had run off to. And I'd been teased from the shadows and frightened the whole time I was searching. I couldn't take much more of it. I was losing my mind. Also, I feel a bit better, given that it's been quite a while since my last recording. I still have a little bit of a cough, though, so that might sneak in every now and then. When I came back to my senses, I found myself standing in the hallway on the third floor of the school building. I began to doubt myself, to doubt the fated events that lay ahead, or whatever these horrific future memories were. It couldn't actually happen, right? I had no real reason to doubt the things I'd been envisioning, of course, but I kept telling myself it was all just paranoia. I'd experienced deja vu many times in my life, ever since I was a little girl. It didn't have to mean anything. Someone once told me that deja vu was just the brain recognizing a similar situation from one's past and making a false connection, pulling the wrong file. Please, no more. I can't say I've experienced like intense deja vu or anything like that. I've definitely had like maybe small little like waves of it at certain points in my life. I can't recall anything specifically at the moment, but it doesn't seem like such an unfamiliar concept. But would it go to this extent, right? Like would it go so far as to enable you to have like the same sort of nightmare or something? I don't really know. Seiko! Seiko, please don't leave me by myself. I basically lost all ability to reason, as if my mind had been taken over by some outside force. I broke down on the spot and began crying. Yikes. Wait a minute. I don't like the sound of this. I don't like the sound of this at all. What's that? A loud sound caught my attention. It sounded like someone kicking a wall. I shot up from the ground as if I were yanked. Yikes, don't tell me that's Seiko in there. No. No. And as I rose, my brain began recognizing a similar situation from my past. A file was being pulled. No. No, not again. Not again. Sounds of a struggle coming from inside the bathroom stall. It's exactly the same. Oh no. Oh no, please, Corpse Party, don't do this to me. There was an eerie stillness in the air within the girls' lavatory. It didn't feel like there was anyone else in here with me, but I sensed a slight movement on the third stall door from the back, as if it were just closed. My heart was racing.
扉の向こうに
Yikes. My heart is racing. I was so nervous. It felt like all the blood in my body had begun flowing in reverse. Behind this door. Oh no. Don't. Wait. Whew. I feel you, Naomi. I was thinking the same thing. I saw like the top of the rope and I was like, oh, okay. We're all right. Whew.
聖子どこなの
Yeah, no kidding.
会いたいよ
Seiko, where are you? I miss you. Yeah, what was that thudding sound then? Did we get the wrong stall? Is that simply just from like the memory?
ロープを見て真っ暗な気持ちになる
Just looking at the news sent a wave of dark feelings through my mind.
やっぱり死の運命はすぐ目の前で口を開けて待っているんだ
The specter of death was right in front of me, baring its fangs.
このままもし会えなかったら
If I went too much longer without finding her... Wait, what?
背後でまた壁を蹴るような音がして驚いて振り返る
Huh? From behind us? Or did we just get trapped in the stall? That same dull thud echoed again from behind me. Startled, I turned back toward the stall.
誰もいない個室なのに何の音だろう
Huh? No one was there. So what was I hearing? What is she hearing?
壁ここの壁に空気が流れ込んでる
The wall. There's a breeze coming out from it. Huh?
手を軽く握った甲の方で壁のあたりをノックしてみる
I stepped inside and began lightly knocking on the back wall in several different spots. Huh? What's going... Why is there like a secret passage or something like that back there? That definitely sounds hollow.
ここ壁の後ろに空間がある
Yep. Ah, it's hollow. That's so funny because like the slow pacing of the word showing up like, it's hollow is just for like a very simple translation of like a much longer in Japanese sentence. So she's like saying like, there's like a space behind here. But it's just like really translates to like, it's hollow.
よく見ると周りの壁板が少し浮いている
Looking closely, the wall did jut out very slightly right around that exact spot.
私は考えるより先に奥に空間のありそうなその壁をギュッと押していた
Unconsciously, I pushed on it.
壁の一部がドアのように奥に向かって開く
And a small piece of paneling swung out in the space beyond, like a door.
壁だとばかり思っていたからまさか奥に空間があるとは思いもしなかった
It was well hidden, to say the least. Never once would I have guessed there to be a hidden room behind this particular bathroom stall.
真っ暗
It's really dark in here.
畳を縦に2枚並べたくらいの細長い空間がそこにはあった
The room was extremely narrow, making it feel longer than it was. You could fit maybe 2 tatami mats on the ground here, end to end. And is this like a ladder of some
行き止
sort?
まりの床には人が入れるくらいの穴が開いていて下の階に降りられる
Oh
はしごが
no.
かかっている
Sorry, tired. Can never get enough sleep. A hole was cut in the floor in the back, outfitted with a ladder leading down into the main school building below.
下の階が見えないここを降りていくと2階や1階を越えて地下にまで到達してしまいそうだ
I peered down the hole but could see no sign of a floor, nor the end of the ladder. This thing could lead all the way to ground level or even farther. Is someone like chasing
気
us?
圧か風のせいなのか隠し扉が勝手に閉まっていた
Whether due to pressure differentials or the breeze in the air, the secret door suddenly shut itself behind me.
さっき
I
か
don't
ら
like that idea.
これだったのか
That must have been what I was hearing earlier. Wait, does that mean someone's only like maybe 10 or 15 steps ahead of us?
この穴場所が場所だけにものすごい周期が立ち込めている
Yikes. A wretched smell was wafting up from below. Hardly a surprise, given where I was.
この下に降りてもきっと想像を絶する場所に出るだけのような気もする。
Exactly. Exactly. I don't know exactly what's waiting for us at the bottom of this ladder. I didn't want to imagine what unspeakable things might await me at the bottom of this ladder. I'm trying to think from the first game, where are we exactly? I don't remember this particular passage. Oh, wait, no, I do. I remember there's one sort of rendition of Heavenly Host where I think it's where you use like the pentagrams to go back and forth between parties, where we were able to actually find a hidden passage in the girls' bathroom. But if Seiko had gone this way... Yikes. I shook off my misgivings and began descending. Hmm.
汚物が溜まっている部屋に着くんじゃないのかな。自分に問いかけると戻りたくなって足が止まる。
I'm surprised she can actually even trust this rope ladder, I wondered if maybe this ladder ended in a garbage dump or something. I stopped in my tracks, seriously considering turning back.
でももう二度と来たくないし、それなら今確認してしまおうと。
But I didn't want to miss something and have to do this again later. So I figured I might as well tough it out and see what I might find down at the bottom.
考えを二転三転させながら、私はなるべく空気を吸わないように息を止めてはしごを降りた。
I was waffling. I'd say I was wavering between my desire to be thorough and my instinct to turn back, but I kept climbing down all the while, holding my breath as much as I could.
はしご濡れてるな。靴が滑りやす。
Of course. Sure is wet. If I'm not careful, I might... Of course, she slips, as she's mentioning the slip. Yikes, what did she just fall into?
よかった。汚物層じゃなくて。
I'm really glad it's not a garbage dump.
そこは泥の壁と土の床に囲まれた洞窟のような小部屋だった。
I seem to be in a cave-like room with muddy walls and a dirt floor. Are we really already down here? Are we already exploring this part of Heavenly Host?
降りてきた穴から薄暗い光が少しだけ照らしてくれているけれど、ほとんど真っ暗に近い。
Looking up, I could see a very faint light coming from the hole I just climbed through, but the whole area was otherwise pitch black. This is different than the first game. I really don't know what to expect going forward.
調べる意味あるかなこの部屋。何もなさそう。
There doesn't seem to be anything to find in here at all. I'm probably just wasting my time. I would beg to differ.
辺りを見回そうと立ち上がろうとした。けれど。
While surveying my surroundings as best as I could, I attempted to stand up, but that didn't go very well. Oh no, did she hurt her ankle? Whoa, what was that sound? Ow, what the heck?
足首がすごい熱を持って腫れていた。
Yikes. My ankle had swollen pretty badly and felt like it was on fire.
聖子に手当てをしてもらった。捻挫した方の足首で着地してしまい、また痛めてしまったのだ。
Yikes. It was the same sprained ankle Seiko had tended earlier. I must have landed on it when I slipped from the ladder, aggravating it further. Yeah, no kidding.
冗談じゃないよ。
No. Why is this happening?
大丈夫な方の足で立ち上がり、捻挫した方の足をそっとつく。歩こうとして体重をかけると。
I made another attempt to get up, this time on my good ankle. If I shifted my weight so the majority of it rested on that leg, maybe I could walk. What is that splashing sound?
歩けない。
No such luck. I wasn't going anywhere. Oh no, is she trapped
こん
here?
な真っ暗な場所で、誰にも気づいてもらえないところで、はしごももう使えない。
I was stuck in this dark, dank cave where no one would ever find me, with a ladder I couldn't use.
足のしびれがだんだん溶けて、じんじんと重い痛みが足首を覆い始めた。
My leg had begun going numb, and the pain from my ankle was almost unbearable.
やだ
Yeah, I'm sure as the swelling increases and all that.
出るんだから
No. No, I have to get out of here. I have to.
壁に体を預けながら捻挫した方の足を浮かせてもう一度片足で立ち上がる
Leaning on the wall for support, I attempted to stand once more, this time holding my sprained ankle in the air as best as I could.
足
Come on,
に
Naomi,
両
you
手
can
を
do
か
it.
けて上がろうとするけれど最初の一歩が上がらない
Yikes. I placed both of my hands on the ladder, but it was no use. I couldn't even make the first step. What do we do then? I imagine anyone who does end up finding you isn't going to be a friend. Huh?
意を決して片足立ちのままジャンプする
Whoa. Mustering all my strength, I figured I'd give jumping a try, even if it was only with one leg. That's pretty tough to do.
濡れたはしごの一段目に足をかけようとしたんだけれど
But as soon as the other came in contact with the bottom rung of that wet, slippery ladder. Yikes. Probably only made it worse. Not to mention, if it's such a long ladder, climbing up it with one leg, kind of hopping between rungs, would be so tiring.
全身の血の気が引いていくこれ本当に無理だ
I could feel myself turning pale. I was well and truly stuck.
冗談じゃない私は必死になって何度もはしごを上がろうともがいては落ち無様に地面に転がり続けた
This was no joke. I was frantic. I tried climbing the ladder again and again, but just kept finding myself sprawled unceremoniously across the ground.
何
Yikes.
度繰り返したかわからない周囲の壁から出られる場所がないかも探した
I couldn't even say how many times I challenged those darn rungs. I even searched the walls nearby for another way out. Man, I wonder, I mean, she's obviously not audible enough for someone nearby to hear, but if she's able to, like, stand and get on the ladder more or less, couldn't she, like, you know, hop along the side of the wall?
でもその希望のことごとくは打ち砕かれた
But it was simply no use.
自然に目に涙がたまる
Tears were welling up in my eyes uncontrollably.
ごめん聖子あなたを助けに行けない
I'm so sorry, Seiko. I can't make it. I can't save you. No, don't tell me we're gonna have Naomi die just this early on. Oh, Naomi. Naomi, that's so much despair to deal with. I'm trying to figure out, like, what is the Book of Shadows? I'd imagine it's some sort of reference to something, you know, outside the game as well, but I imagine it's something that's going to come to her rescue but put her in its debt or something like that.
目の前に人の気配がした
Oh no. And then, all of a sudden, I've sensed a person in front of me. If it's the same person from earlier, I don't know if I'm
お友
too
達の
happy
ところ
about this.
に行きたければ負けないで自分に
Huh. If you want to find your friend, you can't just give up. Interesting. There's a specific word in Japanese for giving up, but they didn't use that. Rather than say you can't just give up, they said you can't lose to yourself. Which I think is a bit of a different nuance.
よくここまで来たね頑張ったね
I'm impressed you made it this far. You've done well. Who is this? How do they know us? And why are we've made it this far. Like, where are we supposed to be going? What progress are you expecting of us? Whoa!
目の前に
That's-
小さな女の子が立っていた
That's
優しい声でゆっくり近づいてきて
That's not the person you want to run into, Naomi. Naomi, run as fast as you can. Crawl if you can. Do anything you can. Get away from Sachiko. It was a little girl. She was just there and she spoke to me in a very comforting voice. Don't fall for the trap, Naomi.
ぎゅっと私の頭を抱えるように
And then she pulls out the scissors and stabs her. Like, where is this going to go wrong? There's no way this is going to stay okay. And then she hugged me tightly, as if trying to enshroud my head with her being.
よしよし 大丈夫。合わせてあげるよ。言うことを聞く？
もう大丈夫。なぜって、私が来た。There, there. It'll be alright. I'll let you see her if you like. Will you listen to what I have to say? I can imagine this is about to put Naomi in some incredible debt or something like that.
幽霊でも何でもいい。誰か、聖子を助けて。
I didn't care who. I didn't care if it was a person or a ghost. I just wanted somebody, anybody, to save Seiko.
いい子。いい子。
Good. Good girl.
いい子。いい子。
Oh no, I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. Good girl. That's a good girl.
大丈夫。辛い記憶は
Oh no. Oh no. The music and everything, it's just there's something off about this. The way she's like speaking too friendly and like the music getting a little bit louder, a little bit more intense with every time she says like Eco, like I don't like it. Everything's going to be okay. Painful memories, you see.
その方が面白いから。
No. Are the funniest of them all. No. No, I knew you couldn't trust Sachiko. Huh? No, no, and of course, of course we're not going to know what happens to Naomi, but we know that Naomi wandered off, essentially broke her leg, and is now trapped or entrusted with, I don't know, the care of Sachiko? The care, in quotation marks, per se? Oh, come on, I want to know what happened to Naomi. And now we're Seiko. Naomi, you insensitive jerk. No, I shouldn't say that about her. It was my fault. Oh, Seiko. Seiko. Naomi was just scared. And after what she went through, I don't blame her. Oh, she's always been so cheery and so kind. Seiko, but I brought out all her pain, all her tears. And that's the one thing a friend should never do. A smile suits her face best of all. This music is really good. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Naomi. I'm sorry for making you so sad. I feel so lost without you. Wait, what? It's the same for me, Seiko. Huh? Huh? What is... Wait, hold up a second. What's going on? Why is Naomi suddenly able to see Seiko? Is this something to do with what Sachiko promised? Seiko, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Please, forgive me. I just want us to be together forever. Wait a minute. I don't trust this at all. I don't trust this at all. Oh, but when I'm with you, don't I make you mad? Don't I rub you the wrong way and make things unbearable for you? Of course you don't. That was just me being stubborn and pouting and behaving like a spoiled brat.
聖子が抱っこの腕で近寄ってくる。私は駆け寄って一も二もなく抱きしめた。
Seiko approached me with arms outstretched. She wanted to hug me, and I immediately obliged, without the slightest hesitation.
温かい生きている聖子。柔らかい、いい香りの聖子。
I don't... No, I don't trust this at all. I don't trust you right now, Corpse Party. This was Seiko, warm and alive, soft, smelling lovely as usual.
もう離さないから。
I'll never let you go again.
私も。
Me neither. You better not.
あっちにね、畳の敷いてある部屋があるんだ。ちょっと休憩できそうだよ。
There's a Japanese style room over there with tatami mats and everything. We should go sit down and try to calm our nerves a little. Wait, what?
じゃあそこで少し休もうか。
A break sounds nice. Let's go. I'm so confused. Are these multiple timelines? Is this post whatever
こ
happened?
こ扉が開かなかったとこだよね。
Wait a minute. Oh no. Oh no. You know what? You know what? I think we're still on the timeline. I still think we're about to... I think we've been possessed. I think we've been possessed. And we're leading Seiko to her death at this point. I really hope not, but I think that's what's going on. Custodian's closet? This is one of those doors that wouldn't open, isn't it?
そうだっけ。なんかね、さっき私気絶してたのかな。
Oh, huh? I passed out earlier, I guess.
気がついたらこの中に寝かされていたの。
When I came to, I was lying down in this room. I was someplace underground, I think, with no way out. And then I saw a little girl, was it? For the life of me, I just couldn't remember clearly. Uh-oh, what's going on? What happened?
なんだろう。幽霊か何かが助けてくれてるのかな。
I doubt it. That's really odd. Maybe you have a guardian angel on your side. Or a ghost.
え、やめてよ。
Come on, don't say that.
幽霊と言ったって優しい幽霊もいるってさっき言ってたじゃん、人玉が。
Well, remember what that spirit told us when we first got here. He said not all ghosts are bad. Not all bad, huh?
聖子は余裕で扉を開いて用務員室の中に入っていく。
Ooh, I don't trust this room. Seiko calmly opened the door and stepped into the custodian's closet.
ここに飛ばされてきた当初、人玉を見て怯えきっていたことは思えない。
I could hardly believe this was the same person who got scared out of her mind at the first sight of a ghost only a few hours before.
なんか聖子、さっきまでよりも強くなってない？
You seem a lot more fearless now than you were when we got here, Seiko. Or is that just me?
ナオミがいてくれるもの、なんか怖いものなんかないって感じ。
Hee as long as you're around, Naomi, I feel like I've got nothing at all to be scared of.
もう気をつけてよ。
Ah, if only she knew. That's all well and good, but just make sure you don't let your guard down, okay?
用務員室の中は明かりはつかなかったけど、常に校舎のきしみが反響して嫌な音を立て続けている外の通路よりは落ち着けた。
There weren't any working lights in the custodian's closet, but it definitely felt a lot safer in here than it did out in the creepy, creaky hallways.
私たちは畳に腰を下ろすとしばらく無言で並んで座っていた。なんだか何を話せばいいのかわからなかったんだ。
The two of us plopped down next to one another on the tatami. For a long while, neither of us said a word. I guess we weren't sure what to talk about.
無事でよかったよ、聖子。
I'm so glad you're okay, Seiko.
ナオミも足首どう？まだ辛い？
You too, Naomi. How's the ankle? Still hurt, I think? Ashikubi is what they just use for ankle. I think that literally means like leg lips or something like that. And I think like lips are kubito. I want to look into that kanji
さっ
wise.
きすごく痛くなったような気がするんだけど。 今全然平気だよ。
I feel like it did really badly for a while there, but it's totally fine at the moment. Wait, what? There's definitely something that happened with Sachiko. Like, Sachiko enabled her to come back here, to be able to walk and everything. But the question is, at what cost? At what cost did all this happen?
よかった。
Glad to hear it.
聖子、おまじないの切れ端は見つかった？
Did you manage to find your paper doll scrap?
ないの。どっかで落としたのかな。
No, it's still missing.
この中じゃ探すの難しいかな。
Guess I must have dropped it somewhere else. And finding anything in this place is quite a feat.
困ったね。
But you found
じ
each
ゃあ
other.
帰ったらさ、委員長に頼んで、もう一回おまじないみんなでやろうよ。
If only. Yeah, it is. I'm sorry, but when we get back, we can always ask the class rep to perform the ritual again. Then we can get you a replacement. I'm sure that's a great idea.
そうだね。
That's true.
落ち着くと部屋を出るのが嫌になる。校舎の探索に戻りたくない。
Once we'd calmed down a bit, we reached a point where we simply didn't want to leave the room anymore. We had no desire to go back into those halls.
私たちはそのまま結構長い時間ここでおしゃべりを続けた。
So we didn't. We stayed right where we were for a really long time, just chatting endlessly with one another, casual as can be. I feel like that's really nice, a really nice de-stressor. There's actually a lot that goes on medically in your body when you're laying in a prolonged stress state that really negatively affects you, especially when you're younger and developing. And it's good. It's good to just relax a little bit every now and then.
クラスのみんなのこと、文化祭のこと、昨夜のお泊まり会のこと。
About class and the festival and our sleepover the previous night. Ordinary, everyday conversation.
話しながら、私はふと聖子の視線が気になった。
But then I happened to look over and catch Seiko staring at me. Huh?
だよね、ほんと。聖子、どうしたの？
Yeah, totally. Seiko, is something wrong?
なんでもない。
Huh? No, it's nothing.
暗くてよく見えないけれど、聖子がなんか変。顔赤い？
Huh? It was too dark to see Seiko's features in any great detail, but something seemed amiss. In her face. It was her face. Was she blushing? Oh man. Oh man, I need to edit in a specific picture right now. And with that picture in mind, I'm gonna let this see where this is all gonna go in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I like this episode a lot more. Honestly, I think this kind of pace of just the visual novel-esque pace where it's just kind of like story, voice acting, reading, story, plot unfolding, more so than having to move manually from room to room, is going to be where this game is a strong point. So this is enjoyable. I really want to know what's going on. What happened with Sachiko? What happened with Sachiko is the real question here, and I doubt we'll get answers for a long time, but we'll probably get hints here and there and see what's going to happen to our two best friends here. But regardless, that'll be in future episodes. But until then, this is the Night Zero, and this mission is complete.